Welcome to Horse Racing Preview for Saturday, February 8, 2025. 9 races are on the card. Should have been 10, but one of the races on the overnight is no longer being offered. First post will be 12 o'clock. The feature event is the Alan E. Billy Williams Memorial Trophy. That will be run over 2 divisions, Division 1 and Division 2. The favorite in Division 1 should be Wall Street Trader. In Division 2, it will be Mamma Mia or Neo Star, both of those expected to take the bulk of the betting. The first event goes at 12 noon, or should go at 12 noon. There are 5 horses in that race of interest. Number 1, Boss Izzy. Boss Izzy, last time out, was very dismal last month in January, was coming around the 5.5 bend, and in the last furlong, it basically gave up. It was way behind Buzzsaw, finishing a time of 1 minute 15.1. Prior to that, though, this horse was hindered in a race against the likes of Matriarch and April Spirit. Should have a fighting chance based on that run on the 1st of January. Number 2, Schlesinger, is a serial winner. It reports from a new stable. Schlesinger have won 6 out of 53 career starts. Compared to a lot of horses in this event, that makes him a horse that likes to win. Majority of those wins, though, why I call him a serial winner, has come in his last 20 runs. So at the beginning of his career, he didn't win a lot of races, but now at the lower claiming level, he seems to be winning races down here. He was sent off as 3-5 favorite and last, and was beaten by Matriarch April Spirit, seeing Senior Kwanzi and other horses that return in this event. Expect him to beat back those horses that were in front of him and forgive him for that run. Remember, he was coming off a 4-month layoff between April and January. Now that he's back 1 month after that last run, it seems as if he's taking his time to find his way back to fitness. In the same event, number 4, Matriarch, winner of the last race in this company against these horses, should be kept on the right side. Matriarch will once again have Laris Allen in her back, I should say. Expect a good run from Matriarch without winning. Also of interest in this event is Sir Ganja Jumana. I was impressed with Sir Ganja Jumana run, coming around the 5.5. Last week, in that event won by Storm Valley, Zedai was in front of Sir Ganja Jumana. Sir Ganja Jumana is still a maiden, and I expect her to still be a maiden after this event. But in this event, I am giving Sir Ganja Jumana the tag of my outsider in this event. The winner should be number 11, ZEI. ZEI is not the fastest of racers, but ZEI comes up against a bunch of horses which are not as fit as ZEI. Last time out, ZEI ran very slowly out of the gate, run on and run past everyone, but was beaten by Storm Valley. Prior to that, Storm Valley got the better of ZEI, coming around the 5.5 as well. On account of those runs coming around the 5.5 bend, compared to some of the horses in this race who have a hard time coming around the bend based on their condition, and the fact that ZEI is at exercise consistently, I have to give the nod to ZEI, even though ZEI is not the fastest of race horses. 2 wins from 31 attempts. I'm expecting it to be 3 from 32 come tomorrow afternoon. So I'm taking ZEI ahead of Schlesinger. Then comes number 10, Sir Ganja Jumana. And number 4 matriarch, Sir John Caymanas, is my outsider in that event. Race number 2, we see the return of Papi Dan, who let down a lot of persons last time out. 4 horses of note in this event. Valley of Love, last time out, was outsped by Aplomb and Lady Sarasuta, was beaten by Miss Cooper's Land. Now Miss Cooper's Land came back and won last week. That should show that Valley of Love does have a bit of form that could suggest that going 7 furlong, it could hold on and do some damage. Solace is number 2. Solace has not run a lot of races and seemed to be getting closer and closer with each run. Last time out, in December, Solace was beaten by just a neck, being beaten by Mila K. In that event, Mila K was expected to be Solace, and Solace showed that it has a lot of art to rally. And if there was a half a furlong more or even just a bit more real estate, Solace could have won that event. Now, coming back at 7 furlong, no one with the quality of Mila K in this event. I'm expecting Solace to win this one easily. Papi Dan let down his backers last time out. Flowing to Stride was running on. Now get a bit of extra real estate. Let's see what Papi Dan can do. Carrying 57 kilo, even though running with Radish Roman. I'm not expecting Papi Dan to beat Solace, who is 6 kilo lighter. Now, in that same event, Monster Vigorous comes in this event. Monster Vigorous now has a tongue tie removed. The last time it ran without the tongue tie, it finished 3rd, 5.5 behind, being prominent for the first 5 furlong behind Ava Joy and Princess Catalia, who are both good enough horses that could have won this race. So keep an eye out for Monster Vigorous. My outsider in that event, though, is Successful Man. We see Successful Man returning for the 2nd time to the track. Blinkers are now on. Last time out, this horse ran poorly at 6.5, was all of 17 and a third length behind of Kellan, who is not any world beater to begin with, but have a lot of scope for improvement. So keep an eye out on Successful Man as a possible outsider. Race number 3, there are 4 horses in that event of note. Very competitive race though, a lot of good quality horse in that event. American Aviator is all of the rage come tomorrow afternoon. Keep saying tomorrow afternoon when this program could be out on a Thursday. If it's out on a Thursday, then it's Saturday afternoon. If it's out on a Friday, this is being recorded on a Thursday, then it's tomorrow afternoon. American Aviator, very, very good horse from what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing. Has burnt up the exercise track, running with Banadura. Now, this horse did 107 and 3, 106 and 4, running against Banadura on the 1st of February. This horse exercised with Banadura. Now, if you go down in the book and look at Banadura's run in race number 8, you will realize that this horse actually beat Banadura at exercise. Now, beating the likes of Banadura, who is a very fast racehorse at exercise, and then coming back to run against non-winners of 2 should show that you have a lot of chance to win your race. So, American Aviator should win the 3rd race, even though I don't like taking horses that are running for the first time to win an event. If American Aviator doesn't win, look no further than Rico to be partnered by Radish Roman. Tongue tie is now off. Last time out, this horse was 6 lengths behind of Ride All Day coming at the furlong pole. Finished 7.25 lengths behind the impressive Ride All Day. For 3rd, look no further than Anna Prince. Anna Prince ran by 9.25 last time out. And for 4th, look no further than My Eclipse. This one should be a straightforward race. The next event, a lot of persons are also saying that's a straightforward race. Midnight Galaxy is expected to win that one, but I think I'm going to take one last chance with Pineapple. Pineapple, last time out, ran decent and was beaten by Princess Fiani, who was highly whispered at the track to be coming to run. Princess Fiani did what was expected of her and beat Pineapple. Now Pineapple return. I've gotten an extra bit of real estate, now going a mile. That could be what the doctor ordered. Let's see if Pineapple, who is notorious for running on in her last two races, can run on and actually catch Midnight Galaxy. Between Pineapple and Midnight Galaxy, I don't know which of these horses let down its backers more. Pineapple have been sent off as favourite 5 of its last 10 races and is yet to deliver, while Midnight Galaxy was sent off as favourite 4 out of 5 of its last attempt and also let down its backer. Midnight Galaxy, all the rage recently, last time out was beaten by Smart Trick and Titan Tempo. Titan Tempo did come back to win quite easily, went up the class and was beaten on the wire by Brenda Boy. So some good horses are beating Midnight Galaxy. However, I am seeing where the tongue tie is off on Midnight Galaxy. So they look as if they're trying something different and now have Tajay Sucker as jockey and Midnight Galaxy. My gut feeling is that neither Midnight Galaxy nor Pineapple would win based on the trend that I've been seeing. But since this is a logical race or show, I am going with Pineapple ahead of Midnight Galaxy. Now for third, the General has been running some very good races against some good horses, beating the likes of Hit and Run, being beaten by Lucy in the Sky. Lucy in the Sky is in this event. Why do I think that the General can turn around and beat Lucy in the Sky? No, I think that Lucy in the Sky is fit, but Lucy in the Sky is racing quite frequently, and I'm wondering if this one needs a bit of rest. I am not the trainer, I don't know, but I'm wondering if this one needs a bit of rest. Lucy in the Sky, as her backer, was highly expected to win in December, but was beaten by Isle Machine on that day. And I was one of the backers of Isle Machine and I was expecting that defeat. Let's see, any one of these two though could be third or fourth. My outsider in this event is She's Adorable. She's Adorable is a good racehorse. Now coming a mile, this could be the journey that it's looking for, so keep She's Adorable on the right side. Now we move on to the fifth event. The fifth event is a claiming race, 400,000 to 500,000 event. Non-winners of 4 for 6-year-olds and imported non-winners of 2. Now in that event, there are 4 horses of note for me, to include number 5, Dodges Link. Now, Dodges Link is a good racehorse. We'll have a lot of backers in this event. Nicardo Carr will ride this one. Now, Dodges Link coming around the 5 round should have a good enough speed to win this one. Going 6 furlong in November, Dodges Link was ahead of the likes of Sensational Gold and Let Him Fly. Now, Sensational Gold is not really a slow racehorse, so let's see what Dodges Link can do. Have won 2 out of his last 3 races and should be favourite for this event. Now, in the same race, Unruly Dude was late non-starter prior to running last time out, was heavily backed and was expected to win that one easily. Now, I don't know what happened with Unruly Dude, but I'm not seeing how Unruly Dude will lose tomorrow. Reports from a new stable though, so that could be something for you to consider And we all know that in racing, when horses are coming from a fresh barn, they might not be the same animal. They could improve or they could be going backwards. But last time this horse went 5.5, it beat the likes of Legal Bomb and a lot of good horses, was running against Wilson, Regnan, Conundrum, some horses that are better than the horses in this field. So on account of the company that Unruly Dude has been keeping and how well it's running in those company, keeping company with the likes of Ronnie Bangali, Burn Notice, KP Choice, I am expecting Unruly Dude to win this event. Now, the next two horses of interest for me, Special Gift. Special Gift is a useful racehorse who has been running some good races. In the last year, this horse has been in the top 3 in all but 2 races. This horse has been consistent. This horse was wide at the quarter bend last time out, running against the likes of No More Deal, Colorado Ranger, and Let Him Fly. Now, even though it was wide at the quarter bend, Special Gift still came back running on, still came flying on. And that effort tomorrow should see Special Gift being in the top 2 come tomorrow. Best Daughter-in-Law has a lot of speed. Very fast racehorse. I'm kind of shocked to see that the book has this one at 25-1. Don't think this one will get 25-1. So I'm expecting to win this event Unruly Dude ahead of Special Gift, then Best Daughter-in-Law, and Dodge's Link. Now, based on the odds that I'm seeing for this event, Best Daughter-in-Law should be my outers in this event, but I don't think it will get 25-1. So if the odds come down, then Rusty should be the outsider. But if it doesn't come down, then Best Daughter-in-Law is my outsider. So it's whatever one is the better value for money come race time tomorrow. Race number 6C, quite a few horses that should have won already and should have been out of this company. In this event though, Waterman John should win this one. Last time out, Waterman John was running very well in a race against OK Warrior and Electrode, showing that this horse is fit. And based on what I've been hearing, this horse is coming to run tomorrow afternoon. So Waterman John for the 6th event in a race with a lot of horses that do not like to win races. That is the problem with this one. Now, in this same event, Show Me the Butcher with Laris Allen should do well last time out. Show Me the Butcher ran well against the likes of Manushi and Joe Blaine. Joe Blaine will return in this event, and Joe Blaine is expected to be prominent. Power for Highness with Ian Spence was slow into stride going around the 5 round in December when it was highly fancied, beaten by Papa Gray, and was ahead of Charming Sound. Now, Charming Sound was all the rage recently and came back to win, if memory serves me correct. In this event, I originally was taking Show Me the Butcher to win, but after thinking long and hard about it, I'm going with Waterman John ahead of Show Me the Butcher, for 3rd, Power for Highness, and for 4th, Joe Blaine. The 7th event is a highly competitive event. This is a race that I expect to go many ways. Riches Turag has shown that she's a fast racehorse and could be there when the race is being decided. Fearless Force very good racehorse as well. Will partnered by Tevin Foster last time out. Did 113 flat for 6 furlong, no returns to a distance of 6 furlong. This one is one that is coming to run. Warsaw, number 3, is now being conditioned by Richard Townsend. I'm a bit wary because it was late non-starter last time out, being lame. But I like this one. This one, I like. I'm noticing a trend with it though, that this one, it runs, then the following race, it doesn't run well. When it goes up into class, then it wins, then it doesn't run well, then it wins. So based on that trend, I'm wondering what it will do tomorrow. But note though that on the 12th of October, this one was up in class. The thing about Warsaw, I like Warsaw, but only as my outers in this event because I'm not sure if this one is going to replicate his form or will need some time to adjust to the class. Allegiance will be partnered by Shane Ellis. Allegiance is expected to do well and know it as a jockey that is coming with this one, returning off a layoff, not seen on the races since the 9th of November, has been working well for this one. Based on its exercise report, this one seemed to be fit, seen consistent at exercise. Let's see what Allegiance can do come tomorrow afternoon. Mac and Rome, this distance may be a bit too short for Mac and Rome, but Mac and Rome does have the class to win this one and has been a leader in most of his races. So let's see what Mac and Rome can do at a reduced distance going against Speedster. Prince Aman was an upset winner and last, winning by 1 length at 7-1, beating Midnight Flight, was expected to win that one. Justin Big Time, who Prince Aman defeated, came back and replicated the form and won last week. So that is good enough sign that Prince Aman is coming to run. Magnificent Force, Radish Roman for Philip Fiani. Magnificent Force won last time out by a short head ahead of Midnight Flight, who was also highly fancied in that event, beating Prince Aman also in this event. This is a wide open event, folks. I'm taking Riches to Rag to beat Allegiance, then Mac and Rome, then Magnificent Force. If you have the cash and you're going to buy a Reggae 6 and you want to all this race, I couldn't blame you. Now, race 8, the big one, an overnight event, will see Wall Street Trader getting a class relief, basically. Last time out, this one was beaten by Pack Play, going 6.5 furlong. Wall Street Trader only have one horse in this race that will really give it any problem, and I don't think that this horse will give it any problem. Wall Street Trader problem has been solved basically from what I'm hearing. This one is expected to win easy in my book. For second, Further and Beyond. Further and Beyond ran well in the Mute Mile, came back and didn't replicate that performance though at the overnight level going a mile, but it now has a new home. Let's see what Further and Beyond can do, but Further and Beyond is the only threat to Wall Street Trader, in my opinion, come tomorrow afternoon. Talita, the speedster, should run well in this event. I'm taking Talita to be 4th in this event. And for third, look for Banadura with the speed in the early part of the race. Bonadura, if you remember, in the Mute Mile was prominent up to about 5 furlong, and then the class went ahead and left her behind. But Bonadura does have some speed, and Bonadura can hold on come tomorrow afternoon for a third place finish. The final event is the Division 2 of the Billy Williams Memorial Trophy. This race is competitive, but I've narrowed it down to 2. Near Star with Shane Ellis, carrying 57 kilo, was seen on the exercise track on the 2nd of February, did 107 and 2. Near Star, in my opinion, is best at 2-turn. Last time though, at 7 furlong, it won. So let's see if it can do back-to-back 7 furlong wins, but that was all the way in 2023 in November. I'm wondering if this distance is a bit too short for Near Star, but I like Near Star. Near Star is fit. Near Star runs some good races, and Near Star basically runs very well at the overnight level. So when Near Star steps up, that's when it gets exposed. Mamma Mia should be on the front line, but I'm not liking Mamma Mia last run. Did well at exercise 113 and 4, showing that it's coming to run on the 1st of February. So let's see what Robert Aladdin can do, but I'm preferring Near Star over Mamma Mia on account of the fact that Near Star runs very well in overnight company. So too does Mamma Mia. But I am wondering if the speed will collapse with Mamma Mia come Saturday. But what works well in Mamma Mia's favor is that there is not as much speed in this event as in the first event, the Division 1. So Mamma Mia could end up being a lone speed in this event. Divine Force could be the one to go with Mamma Mia and cause a bit of entanglement, leaving Near Star to run on. Let's see how that one pans out. For third, look no further than Divine Force. Divine Force will be administered late 6 for the first time. Well-bred horse. These force horses, very good horses. Let's see what Divine Force can do come tomorrow. Divine Force, last one, February last year, though. So that could be an issue. Has not been in the winner's enclosure for quite a while. Sanity and Chippy Doe has been in the winner's enclosure just recently, going 7 furlong in 1 minute 27 seconds. Sanity and Chippy is fit, coming to run. Shane Ellis rode it last time out. Now we're seeing Shane Ellis on Near Star. Based on what I'm seeing down in the book, though, where they're listing the jockey weights, it could be because Shane Ellis would not have been able to catch the weight on Sonny T and Chippy. Shane Ellis is riding at 53.5, so don't read too much into Shane Ellis opting for Near Star, even though I consider Near Star to be the better one. But for me, Sonny T and Chippy should be fourth in this event. Now, my outsider in this event, I'm expecting it to be a gift from Ben. And now I'm remembering that I didn't give you an outsider in the 8th race. Now the 7th race. In the 7th race, my outsider, I'm expecting it to be Warsaw. In the 8th race, my outsider, I'm expecting it to be Supremacy. Now, Supremacy has won his last 2 races to come up in class. Ran well, seem to be improving at the right time, in my opinion. When 7 furlong in 126 and 2, then 7.5 in 132 and 3, Supremacy is improving rapidly, in my opinion, and will be ridden by Tevin Foster. Now, I'm not expecting anyone to beat Wall Street Trader, but if for some reason Wall Street Trader doesn't show up at the gate or doesn't want to go into the gate or is injured or is lame, then look no further than Supremacy for the possible upset. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. This is Spring Screen. Look out tomorrow for the preview of Sunday racing.